And I would tie the bow on that thought in terms of being authentic, and then a critical thinker. And let me expand on that a little bit. On being authentic, um, Bill George was a CEO at Medtronic back in the day when Medtronic was a huge success. He's now an adjunct professor at Harvard. He wrote 2 books that I highly recommend: Authentic Leadership and True North. And so when you talk about being authentic, um, being true to yourself first. And here's the importance of values come into play. I was at the Center for Creative Leadership, 7-day, pretty intense training curriculum. And the facilitator went around the room, and the question was, what's your biggest regret? And we went around the room, and I'm listening to everybody, and I really didn't have any regrets. And the pressure builds up, and it's like, oh my God, I better have a regret. Everybody else is, spilling, their life story and things they regret. And she came to me, and it was a time to be authentic. And so I told her I have no regrets. Now, I have a ton of mistakes. There are thousands of things I wish I could do over as a parent, as a leader, but those, no regrets. It made me who I am, and I'm okay with that. For all the faults that I have and the good things, it's who I am. So if given a choice to do something over again, yeah, somewhere in the future, but it's good scar tissue. I would tell my employees when I shared the story with them, you want to have scar tissue, good scar tissue. And being authentic is a big part of showing your scar tissue and not be afraid to share the mistakes or the things that you've done well. Critical thinking is a real hot topic, I think, today, because when I would interview for positions, everybody says, well, how do you know who a critical thinker is? And for me, it was always, you knew it when you saw it, but you could never describe it. So I'm not helping any of you at all. I would tell you this much. In terms of a critical thinker, you think of it as knowledge is knowing facts. And I think we all, go down that path and acquire great knowledge. Intelligence is, what do you do with those facts? And so a critical thinker is someone who is more, I think, more curious, obviously very analytical, but has the ability to think conceptually, and show a little bit of courage. So that whole critical thinking is having a healthy skepticism, and a little bit of street smarts. I used to say a little bit of being sarcastic, and maybe that's the sales side of me. But a good critical thinker will demonstrate those kind of behaviors.